This woman reached out. Her story is really interesting. What happened?
I had found a contractor, and as we got into it, he ended up ghosting me.
No!
The flooring that got put down before, they definitely didn't do it right.
So that's why it wasn't staying down. Is this gonna put us behind schedule?
Yes. Let's do this. Want a job?
Sure. Hire me.
If you're gonna have a job, it better benefit me in some way.
As long as it benefits me back.
Oops.
Babe, oh my gosh.
Oh my. This is a totally different space. Wow. Holy Hannah, man.
My true personal style is cowboy contemporary. Rich, warm, but also rugged and edgy.
Oh my God!
We have our design business here in Sioux Falls, and we are showing clients how to go bold with their design.
I don't even feel like I'm cool enough to live in this house.
As a teen mom, having a baby at 18, I had to grow up fast. But that made me confident in who I am. And that confidence comes to life in my designs.
We have an amazing life out here on a farm, raising our 4 kids, all while running our business.
We love it, and we love doing it together. Like, you're my best freaking friend.
And you're my best friend.
We don't shut the party down. We just keep it going all night, all night, all night, all right.
Babe, we just had a very interesting email about a project.
Okay.
All right, so this woman reached out. Her name is Betsy. Her story is really interesting. She has a house out in the country. The house is used as like a community house where people can go like when they have gone through hardships.
Oh.
Or it's a place for people to come together. The kicker is that Betsy is halfway through a renovation already. So she has a house that's halfway demoed.
Okay.
So here's the house. Even like paint tape is still up.
Oh, dang.
Look at the fireplace, like it's completely framed out.
Interesting.
Isn't that so interesting? So I feel like this would be such a cool one to do, but I want to talk to Dan first, of course, and just make sure there's no issues.
I agree. Let's ask him.
All right.
My name is Betsy, and I live in Garrettson, South Dakota. I've owned the home for just a little over a year. It was in the ideal location, being out in nature, yet it's also super convenient being just a stone's throw away from Sioux Falls, where you can get all the amenities. My role has been in the area of human rights and social change. That's one of those things where professionally, when you do that, it's not like you have a job that you start at 9 a.m. and you end at 5 p.m. It becomes a part of who you are. I want this home to be a community center for people who have experienced trauma to come for holistic healing through food, music, and artistic representation. As a survivor of trauma, it really just fostered in me working to represent other people who may not be in a position yet to represent themselves. This facility will not only be a community center, it's also going to be my home. So shortly after purchasing the home, I knew that there'd be a couple modifications that needed to be made, and to really make it more of a community center rather than an individual family home. I outreached to a contractor. We got a lot of projects underway, and all of a sudden then the contractor ghosted me. And so here I was in a home that had a bunch of rooms that could not be lived in. There's no sink, no counter space. There's no paint on the walls. Things were not done, but yet I had to move into the house. So I had been living out of a suitcase and a blow-up mattress. I have been living in the midst of a construction zone for almost 10 months.
So we're heading to Betsy's. This area is really beautiful. It's all farmland. The trees are beautiful.
Nice little drive. Going out to Betsy's house, this reminds me of our house. It's out in the country. It's out by Garrettson. There's not a lot out there, but it's not that far from Sioux Falls.
Oh, I love it out here. I'm gonna make you drive every time so that on early mornings I can get a little nap.
You can get a snooze in.
Hello.
Hello.
So nice to meet you. Hello. Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh my gosh, I've been really excited. I feel like there's a lot to dive into.
There is.
In
Come
your
on
spaces.
in.
Okay, we'll just dive right in.
So here's the beginning
All
of
right.
everything.
I want to hear how you plan on using this space, because this is gonna be your home,
Yes.
but you're also using this for others.
So this home will be used for community healing. It'll be a place for people to come and connect and unite and really heal themselves
Through daily workshops, community functions, or weekend retreats.
Like, I foresee that in this space, it'll be like a living room, but living in the sense of people really getting their lives back.
Oh my gosh.
And really forming
That just
new
literally gave me
like new
goosebumps.
community
Right.
engagement.
I love that.
That'll be the main vibe in here.
I was so fortunate when I had Aubrey that I had such a good support system. But I also am very aware that not everybody has that. And the fact that Betsy is creating such a safe space, you know, she really wants to be that support for others. I think that's really incredible. So you would want this space to feel calming, like zen.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's projects
Yeah.
started, like the fireplace. And I just want to hear from you about what happened.
Well, the home became available, and I needed to make some adjustments just to shift it from being a home to being more of a business. I had found a contractor. As we got into it, he ended up ghosting me. So leaving.
no.
No!
Originally, I thought that maybe an emergency had happened, but once I already paid over $45,000 and I found out online that he'd started other projects and moved on, I knew that was it.
That's shocking. Okay. This is crazy. Betsy's doing such an amazing thing for the community, and then this happens.
I definitely could not leave someone with a house torn apart and just ghost them.
No.
I mean, first off, that's just like a horrible thing to do to someone. But second off, it's like, look at your business. Now you have a bad name.
Right.
We really got to knock it out of the park and give her an amazing space.
No pressure. Are you happy with the location of the fireplace?
Yeah, I like how it kind of plays into the design and structure of the
Okay,
ceiling and
yes.
stuff. So that part I like.
Perfect. So heading into kitchen.
Were these cabinets here before, or did he put these in?
That is how it was originally.
Okay.
You're not tied to any of this. Like, you're open to changing anything
Right.
in the kitchen.
I am very open to changing things up. I do want to prioritize having it be accessible. I
Okay.
want it to be a place where anybody and everybody could come.
Okay. Is this all new flooring?
Yes, they cost about $10,000, but there are some places, it's like being on a
Oh,
cushion that you can
okay.
feel it move, that you can hear things squeak.
See, I thought I felt that over
Yeah,
here.
you can
Yeah, you
see
can
it.
see it.
Feels like the padding underneath is like this big.
$10,000 for floor. You'd want some pretty pristine flooring.
Yeah, you want it done right.
Are you hoping to save the floors?
Yes.
That's good to know. And so we'll definitely look into that.
So here's the bedroom space. There's holes in the wall. There's no doors going into it. Man, there's like 4 different colors on the walls.
This door goes outside?
Yep.
Okay. Is this where you're staying?
This is where I have resided for about the last 10 months because I originally thought that it was going to be done by the time I moved in.
As far as like colors, do you have favorites?
I do love blue and dark tones. I also envisioned having there be a coffee bar or something when I come and just kind of have that getaway time.
If you're sharing your home and doing all these incredible things for other people, you deserve a space for yourself too that you can come and decompress. And so that's what this room should be.
That would be wonderful. Maybe
Place
even
to
have a
sleep.
real bed.
Yes,
Yes,
you'll have a real
That'd
bed.
be great.
You can just tell how selfless you are as a person. This whole project is very meaningful to us too.
Thank you. And then we have the primary bathroom over here.
What the heck?
Yeah.
The contractor got as far as tearing everything out.
She's a work in progress
She
for
is.
you to take and
that.
do with as you wish.
Is there anything that you kind of wish you would have gotten the first time around?
I do see the bathroom as the community bath in an ideal situation for like the shower to maybe have it a little bit bigger. I think it's just really important for the space to be as accessible as possible.
Yeah.
Even the door frames that I had intended to be made into wheelchair accessible doors, the door frames were taken out. The incorrect size was put back in.
I think instead of having doors swinging into the space, we could use pocket doors here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be wonderful. And I have a lot of pieces of furniture out in the garage for you
Oh, okay.
to look at and do with as you wish if they're of help
So
to
we
you
can
to-
go snoop around in your,
Yes, you can.
your garage? All right.
I can show you to the meditation room.
Oh, okay. It's near the entryway.
Yeah, I am super excited about this room. It's gonna be just a quiet space
Yeah.
for meditation.
Because when I think of a meditation room, I think of like very grounding.
Yeah.
Very zen.
That's like the opposite of our whole house. Our
I need
house
to
is
try that.
loud, chaotic.
Well, then that's when you come visit
Yeah,
here.
and that's what you're gonna
Just
come
say,
home and I'm gonna
you
be
give
in
me
here.
a call.
You
Oh, that can-
I've made you meditate.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes my mind wanders.
If I had like a teeny tiny one-person room, I would turn it into a meditation room. But I prefer to meditate horizontal in my bed
When I do it, I just close my eyes
and go to sleep.
and then I'm out.
What would you like to see in here? Like,
So I have a variety of pieces that come from marginalized communities. All of them have a story, so having those displayed would be really great.
What about doors on here? I see there used to be doors on there.
I actually like it having it just be an open space.
Sweet.
I feel like I totally get what you're looking for and how you want to live in this space and how you want others to live in this space. And so I'm just channeling that.
So you're gonna walk in and it's gonna be complete.
Yeah, and I believe in you.
Yeah.
I've seen so much of what you've done in the past, and I really jive with that, so I really do.
Okay.
I trust you.
All right, we got our work cut out for us, and we are ready for it.
Yes.
If this is going to be a space for healing and growth, I really want that to be felt when you walk in the door. So I think just lots of calming colors, warm woods, maybe some plants. I think that's going to give it a welcoming Zen vibe.
Before we start, we definitely want to talk to Dan about this project because there was another contractor involved before this. I want Dan to feel at ease jumping into this project rather than us finding out a bunch of issues later that now we're in control of.
Hey guys, I got a chance to take a look at Betsy's property. There's a lot going on there, but nothing major, except maybe the floor. It's not good. We should talk about that when you guys have a chance.
Well, the time has finally come to take that last step of deflating the mattress. See you later, mattress.
Okay, I want to talk about the floor so we can get a game plan.
Some of this stuff's pulling apart, and you can get it back together and glue it, but the rest of it will start doing the same thing. Got the gaps in the floor, and then we come over here. We're really loose from the wall, and then we're not underneath of this door jamb here. And then you come over to this side, and it's underneath the door jamb. It's just not consistent.
It sucks that she just made that investment and that this person did such a poor job. Is it possible to fix the floors instead of replacing them?
I mean, we have to go around and try and address all the problems with the floor.
For us to pull out these floors and put them back in, it'll be more costly than if we just replace the floors.
So I'm just wondering if maybe we just lay out options for her and let it be her call.
Yep, they're gonna make that call now because I got the guys here and we're ready.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hi, Betsy, how are you?
Doing well, thanks.
Okay, so we found out the floors were a lot more damaged than what we initially thought.
Oh, man.
And so if we were to fix your floors, it would be around $10,000. But if we replaced with all new flooring, it would be $9,000. So I just wanted to call and see kind of what you thought.
Well, I think replace them then.
We'll pick out some new gorgeous flooring for you, and they're gonna be installed properly, and you'll never have to worry about this again.
Okay, thanks tons.
She said she totally understands. She'd rather just tear the floor out and do a new one.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right, let's run through this.
Betsy had her plans already put together from the previous contractor that ghosted her. We did change a few things, and she signed off.
Have you ever ghosted a customer before?
I thought about it when I built your guys' house, but
I hate you so much. Dan is joking, by the way, because Dan built our house. Throughout that process, we became really good friends with him, and we were the easiest customers on earth.
He would build our house if we asked him again.
Oh, 100%. Angels, him and I. This home is gonna be used to host people and like be a place of healing. Betsy wants us to make these spaces wheelchair accessible so that everybody is able to enjoy it. We just need to have a lot more intention designing each space and just make sure that we're thinking of any kind of person and how different people would enjoy the space and what they would need to live there and try to accommodate.
But this will be her home also. She's gonna live here.
Yeah, this is a new kind of project for
yeah,
us.
it's different.
Look at us.
We're branching out
We're
all
branching out all over the place this year. Living room. This is where she has people come and they chat. It's a sense of community in here. Basically, it's just rebuilding a fireplace. I definitely think we need a tile moment in here. I think we do something light colored, something that feels very soft. And I want to stack them vertically. And then I would love to get some kind of shelving on one of the walls. I think that Betsy has so many artifacts that she should be able to display them and feel really proud about them.
For sure.
All right, heading into the kitchen and dining, we're gonna do a 2-tiered island for wheelchair access, but I'm also gonna move the island out so there's more space to get around. And I really want it to feel welcoming, and I feel like light, natural wood color, some soft countertops, and then I think we go warm lighting to just play off of that natural feeling we have going throughout.
Okay.
Now for the bedroom, it is more of like cosmetic upgrades in here, new flooring, paint, you know. The real issue is this bathroom, which is a literal construction zone. The main priority to her is that it is accessible. So I want to add wider door frames with pocket doors. I feel like we can steal a little bit from the closet and use it in the water closet. And then I picture just a very light, like creamy tile on the floor. And then we need to make the shower barrier-free.
She did say she wants to make the shower bigger.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. We can just bring it over this way a little bit, make it a little wider.
And then I almost feel like we could do a fun tile layout. Other than that, that's it, you guys. So have at it. I feel a lot of pressure on this one just because Betsy's already been through so much with contractors that I want to make sure we do a perfect job. It's so amazing that Betsy wants to use this space to give back to her community, and we really want to help support that. That's what's going to carry us through. I wanted to talk about the meditation room.
Okay.
I envision plants. I feel like there's something fun that you and Dante could do together for a plant display.
Okay.
I just feel like I want this place to feel like there's life in here, but also calm. Betsy wants to keep this open. I thought what would be nice is to just soften it out by doing an arched opening.
I don't know what's up here. I don't know if we can go up any higher, but we can definitely add and just create an arch.
And did you know arches are often used as transitions in sacred spaces, and walking through an arch is often representation of rebirth?
I don't know if you're pulling my leg or if you're just dropping them.
No, that's real facts. I looked it up.
Okay. Okay. I can already feel the power of the arch, and it's not even there.
Feel the power of your mustache.
It's an arch. Walk under it. Feel zen.
I don't feel zen. I felt hot, steamy breath.
There's an arch.
Oh my gosh.
Is this what you had in mind?
This looks so cute.
The arches are calling 1990s back.
Yeah.
These are not 1990s arches. Arches are in.
I know. I'm out.
You're out.
That's the problem.
Don't come in here, by the way. This is only for good energy.
Oh,
It's
you're screwed.
good energy.
I was already in there.
Probably
We should-
farted a lot. He's always tooting.
Always tooting.
Forget all the things I said. I'm never running back to you.
I am so tired. It's been a long day.
So we're gonna feed the cats.
But we still gotta feed the cats, right?
I know, I just told them that.
All right, you got the bowls?
We really want because my dad will wash them with hot water.
There. Go. Cats are officially fed. Thank you very much to my helper. Oh my gosh.
There's lots of things.
Well, I remember her saying she had a lot of stuff, but this is a lot of stuff. Honey, I'm obsessed with these chairs. These are so cute.
Betsy has a collection of some old furniture out there. So I was thinking about refurbishing one, and Betsy gave me full permission to go in there and find whatever I wanted. Betsy really wanted a coffee bar. But instead of like creating like a coffee bar from scratch, like why not repurpose a piece of furniture and that can be the coffee bar?
Did you find anything you like?
I think I found the piece I want to use. I'm
Show
just
me.
making sure. So this is the top,
Ooh, I love that piece.
and it's gonna go
Okay.
on this bad boy over here.
Oh, it's really cute. If we can repurpose it to fit in her space, I think this is perfect. Speaking of vintage, do you have a paper clip as your zipper?
Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna buy you a new coat.
No.
Honey,
No.
that is silly.
When you have a vintage jacket like this, you don't start over. It's seasoned.
You're a nerd.
Line dancing in the moonlight. We can stay right here and take our time.
Doing a meditation room in Betsy's house has me inspired to incorporate meditation into my routine a lot more. So I did a little moment this morning, and I'm feeling zen, and I'm ready to get to work today. All right, so here's the tile for the fireplace. I picked the perfect neutral, calming color to match the vibe of the house. This tile, we're gonna lay it stacked. It's gonna give the fireplace a very clean and minimalist look. I feel like it's gonna work really well with the open feel that we're going for in the living room.
Great idea.
This
that's
wall,
loud. Yeah.
this is huge. I feel like it's an opportunity to do some kind of built-in. I'm envisioning shelving.
Oh, absolutely.
Betsy has so many things that she's collected over the years that just mean a lot to her. And I want her to be able to have a space where she can
Display them.
Yeah. And why not put that in the living room and the space you spend the most of your time? Originally, I was thinking a huge one up to the ceiling on this side and another one on this side, but then it would bump into the fireplace, you know?
Ooh, yeah, where would it come?
I just feel like that would be weird if this fireplace kills into the wall then to come back out.
I do think that's weird. Maybe you just have one side.
I want there to be like tons of shelving. So what if we did a big built-in floor to ceiling shelves and terminate here? I like the idea of doing different size cubbies.
I think it's great. That way we'd eliminate having to deal with the fireplace.
Okay. Hey, I'm here.
Do you remember this piece from Betsy's garage?
Oh my gosh.
I just kind of squared it off and sanded it down and primed for paint. Made it a little more modern.
Way more modern. That looks good. I got the paint, honey. It's called Vintage Leather, and it's by HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams.
Oh, wow.
And it's like my new favorite color of all time. I'm very excited. I feel like bringing in this brown tone is gonna bring in some warmth. It's gonna bring in that little cowboy flair that we like to bring with the vintage leather.
We'll put some of this veneer on it.
Ooh,
Have like a little accent, checkerboard pattern.
I love that. Oh, I'm excited about that.
All right, well, let's paint this thing.
You ready?
Yeah. I like repurposing furniture because these pieces have a story and a lot of times it's very meaningful. So either they sit there and look sad or you give them new life.
It looks good.
You like that?
Yeah.
All right.
Betsy loves plants. That's the perfect excuse for me to give a plant tour. This is my first baby. This is Teddy. She needs some help. Here is Edward. Look, Edward's having a baby. Oh, this one's my favorite. This is Rodney. Rodney, you are a star. There's a little tour, there's more, and I'm gonna be adding to my collection. Hello.
Oh, Dante.
Hey, what's going on?
We have another project for you. All right, you ready for what's next?
Yes.
Okay, great. We're doing a house for this gal named Betsy, and she has a home that's open to others who are looking to like heal from a hardship. And so one room that was important to her to have was a meditation room. And Betsy likes plants. So I want to do a plant wall in her meditation room.
Do you meditate?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Sometimes.
All right.
Are you a plant person?
Yeah, yep.
You know the vibe.
This woman has entered her plant
No,
era.
it's not an era. It's a
Okay,
lifestyle.
your plant life.
When I get into a hobby, I need to learn every single fact about it. Like, I have studied every plant. I don't know, I have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
There's a closet doorway in the meditation room, and I feel like it'd be so cool if we did something on either side of it so we could just load up plants onto that.
Do you want it like a one shelfer or would you want like combined?
I feel
What
like
you
it'd be
guys
cool if
thinking?
it was like staggered.
Like a
Staggered?
bunch of them. Then you can buy different plants at different heights.
What was that?
My Bluetooth.
Is that how you listen to music
Yeah.
in here? I am scared for you.
There's no way Dante's meditating with the astronomical sound that came through those speakers.
Maybe he does. Maybe that's like calming to him.
There ain't no meditating going on with those.
Something like that.
Yes.
If we have 8-foot ceilings, we could go maybe 6 foot.
I love that. And we'll just like fill it up. This is gonna be awesome.
All right.
Very excited about this.
Good to see
Absolutely.
you
All
guys.
right,
Yep.
great to see
Thank
you.
Have a good rest of the day.
So the bathroom tile is red tea. Is that heavy?
It's not super light.
I am obsessed with these. I want to do something soft and calming in here.
Yeah.
That's like the whole theme of the house. The squares are the main flooring area.
Ooh, okay.
And then it's a 0 entry into the shower.
Yeah.
And then those are gonna be on the surround in the shower. So I wanted to talk about the tile layout. I've seen this like basket weave kind of style.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I feel like if we did this pattern, it's gonna create these squares that pull so nicely from the floor. There it is.
Oops.
Babe, this house is supposed to be calm, energy, gentle.
And I'm not very gentle.
Look how good that looks.
So good.
Cool, well, we can just leave that there for their installer so he can see
Yeah,
it.
then he'll know.
The fireplace tile looks amazing. I can't wait to see the bathroom. Hello? Can I step on this?
Yep.
This looks so awesome. I was wondering if you were gonna hate us because I chose this design.
It looks good.
It looks so good.
Right.
Okay, wait, I've tiled before.
There you go.
There it is.
All right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, give it to her. Let's see how it turns out.
I like this color.
What is the color?
It's called latte. I feel like this is when you go to the coffee place and they put too much milk in your latte.
I would enjoy
You
that.
know, you would like that. I like mine more coffee color. This is me in the morning with my coffee.
You say
This is cool.
you need some flavor in that. Whoa, yeah, right.
You do.
I do not use that much.
Gross. Cool. I love it. I love it a lot. Because Betsy's opening up her house to be a place for healing, we want to make sure that it's accessible for everybody. Originally, the kitchen layout felt crowded with the island awkwardly placed in the middle. But with our new 2-tiered accessible island, there will be lots of space to move around and gather like Betsy wants. I just feel like there's so much wasted space in this area that I think we could utilize a lot better.
100%.
Hey, what the heck?
What?
I thought the floors were gonna be done.
No. I'm actually glad we did tear up all this flooring because we're finding all these imperfections, like nothing's level. The flooring that got put down before, they just laid it without even looking if the floor was level. They just put it down. It has to be level or the warranty of the floor is no good. Now we're laying down the primer so that Dan can put the leveler on. Zach and Ethan are patching in the floor in the other room.
Oh my God.
It's literally all hands on deck and everything.
About 15 other steps that we didn't know about. Is this gonna put us behind schedule?
Yes.
Okay, so if these floors were supposed to be done today, how far is this gonna put us back?
A couple days, a week.
I love how you say that without a care in the world. I feel like Cole's tone is always cheery. So even if he's like, well, that's not great, I don't think it's that bad because he still sounds like he's in a great mood. Oh, shucks.
We need to get Betsy in here.
Yeah?
So we're just gonna grind it out. We're gonna bust it out. We're gonna get it done.
Okay.
Normally in this situation, we would call a homeowner and just explain to them that we're a little behind. But I have a lot of confidence. I think if we work around the clock, I think we can catch up and get things done.
I love how you don't tell me. I just show up and I'm surprised.
I don't want to scare you.
It's worse when I show up.
I've been on the edge of my seat. I've been wondering and contemplating and trying to come up with all the possibilities that there are. And then I just cast it to the wind because I know that it is going to be exactly what I'm looking for.
We get to buy plants for Betsy. Oh. Mary's like ultimate plant queen. She definitely is the one who got me started on my plant journey.
Corrupted you.
She is the perfect person to be talking about this all with.
So what are we looking for, love?
I want to get a mix of drapey, full, low maintenance,
Yes.
low light.
Don't you think plants have like a healing power?
Absolutely. That's why I feel like it's so perfect for her meditation room. I like the idea of doing snake plants because they're easy, low light.
They're very durable.
I like pothos.
So pothos are the best first time plant because you can water it and she gonna give you something.
Do I want one of these? It's a philodendron Birkin. This is my version of a Birkin bag.
You're so bougie.
I am. Look how beautiful our cart is. Picture this on a wall. Like, I feel like that is just so beautiful. How much more can we fit in that cart?
Girl, we maxed out.
We can make
have
some more.
hands.
Oh, that's true. Okay, honey, we have to pick out some paint colors.
What do you got?
Okay, So I grabbed shades of blue because Betsy really likes blues.
Yes.
And then I did grab brown. We're doing a really nice base color of this like creamy off-white throughout the whole house. So we're just here to pick some of the accent colors. I definitely want to do an accent above the fireplace. And then I want to do something totally different from the rest of the house in Betsy's bedroom. Okay, we have Hopsack.
This one is down home.
Come on.
I mean, how do you not like that?
This is my spray tan color. The browns are reminding me of my spray tan levels. There's original, dark, double dark.
And it's not going on your body.
I know, but that's what my brain thinks about. All right, blues. We have slate tile, pretty, oh my gosh. We have distance. That one is more of like a true blue.
For sure.
I'm leaning towards distance for her bedroom.
When this dries, it's gonna be the perfect shade.
I agree. Okay, and then above the fireplace, we can go with a more warm color, so it's a more welcoming zen vibe. I immediately love the down home one.
I mean, I think down home's always the winner.
Amen. Downtown Sioux Falls is thriving, and there's a ton of young people moving here. You're just rolling up to meet Bonnie and Tamian at a marketing agency.
They're really cool guys from Sioux Falls. They do leadership training. They've outgrown their business in Sioux Falls, so they're looking to expand.
They asked us to meet because
I don't know why.
we don't really know why. I'm sure they have something going on. Really, we have no idea what we're walking into, but I'm really excited to hear. Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Yes,
How we doing?
We're good. Thank you for
Good
coming.
to see you.
Yeah, let's chat.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear what you guys have going on.
So we did a thing.
You did a thing.
You did a thing.
Yeah, we bought a hunting farm.
Oh,
Are you open up a hunting lodge?
No.
Oh, okay.
We do a lot of work with organizations, helping them develop cultures and things, and doing retreats is part of that vision. And so we found this hunting lodge that is beautiful.
Yeah.
It has great bones.
10-acre property.
Wow.
Ooh.
And now we know you don't normally do commercial type stuff. And you normally do residential, but we feel like you could just capture the vibe of what we're going for.
Yeah.
And
We feel like you guys get South Dakota.
And we want some of that South Dakota chic. And one of the other things that we love about you all is that you're small business owners, so you get how hard it is to do big things.
For sure.
You're the first people we're talking to about this
Okay,
because
Yeah.
if you guys said yes, there's no more looking.
We're always thinking about how we can positively impact the community by renovations and business and just any kind of way possible. This is such a huge project and it's such a huge opportunity. I am a little bit nervous, but design-wise, I am excited about the challenge of doing one big open space.
That's good for us. It's good to show that we can do more than just house.
Let us check our schedule and then we'll get back to you guys. Thanks for thinking of us.
Take a photograph, let's make the moment last, let's.
I'm up.
How's your leg, Barbara?
Literally just dangling there. Barb is our 10-year-old pug. She just has a lot of hip problems.
Barb had me stressed all It's hard for me to get down here, too.
We got her when we first got together.
Yeah.
Or I shouldn't say we got her.
No, I was on a golf trip in Arizona, and she just sent me a picture of a pug in the front seat of her car.
Should I surprise you with anything else?
No more surprises, okay? I don't need that.
I'm really stressed about this Bonnie and Tamian project. When we were talking to them, I felt really inspired and I was really excited. But then reality sets in. We have a lot going on right now. We have to prioritize our family, always. That's gonna be number one. But having like a commercial project, I feel like is a huge deal and could lead to some really awesome projects in the future.
It's a huge deal. People will look at us now and it's like, we don't only do people's homes.
Right.
We can do their business also. I don't know, it's a lot, but I don't think we can pass it up. Like, I just want to grab the opportunity when it's here. You can't grow if you say no.
I like that. Did you just make that up? I'm actually impressed.
I did. That actually just came in my head and I was like, oh my God, whoa. Who are
You even shocked yourself.
I shocked myself. We'll be fine. We're always fine.
Tired.
Can sleep in 40 years.
What do you think, Barb? She likes it, her tail wagged.
That's a yes. Let's do it.
All right, we're going all in.
Are you ready?
Are you?
First off, I better get my back loosened up. My body doesn't bend like it used to. I used to be able to really shred. I think it's definitely more fun the older Aubrey gets when we like hang out and find things to do together.
It doesn't happen as much
Yeah, so when it does, we're actually like, doing cool stuff, like going skateboarding. Let's do this.
Brand new with the cellophane on brand two, next generation in one touch. It's elevation, can't stop.
I think it would have been more fun if I wore my cowboy boots. I used to be a skater boy. I'm not really anymore. I can ride around.
What do you mean a skater boy?
I used to have all the things. I had a studded belt. I had baggy pants, skateboard shoes.
How often did you go to the skate park and what age?
All the time. Middle school, we were there all the time. There it is.
I'm jealous of some things he can do. Because he can do things I can't do, and he hasn't skated in years.
He is just someone who will just
pick up anything.
Anything.
It's not fair.
It pisses me off.
Oh, no. Now look who's better, and you have more experience.
You might be slightly better. I'll give you that. Do you like coming here?
I love this place.
How's high school?
Oh, you know, lame. I like woodshop class. I'm making a birdhouse.
How is it coming to work with us lately?
Fun.
You like it?
Yeah, I like helping.
Want a job?
Sure. Hire me. I can paint things.
Someone write this down.
Shut up.
She said yes.
If you're gonna have a job, it better benefit me in some way.
As long as it benefits me back.
Let's both think of what can benefit us both.
Definitely.
Have you been chatting with any boys?
No.
Just let them know I'm an agile father.
You don't know what you're doing.
This is cool. We can fit lots of plants on that.
Dante delivered.
Dante delivers. We want a t-shirt that says that. So really, I want this house to feel calming, especially for what she's gonna use the house for. She's gonna share her home with people who have been through hardships and really just using it as a place to come together and heal. All right, we gotta get a dining table in here. Betsy wants tons of seating. That huge couch is so cool.
I really like that couch.
Also, in her living room and kitchen and dining area, I wanna make sure there's tons of seating for all the people who are gonna come gather and that everyone feels connected in those spaces. Yeah.
Cool.
We're giving Betsy her house back tomorrow. We had a really busy day. I had to run out of there way earlier than usual because Lane has a gymnastics tryout, huh? How you feeling? So-so? You're really good though, so you're gonna do amazing. I love how this shelf turned out, honey.
Oh, I know, it looks so good.
Plus, there's just like so many spots for things that Betsy has collected over the years. Pressure for Betsy to love her house is huge. You know, she already was let down by another contractor when he ghosted her on her project, and I want this to be everything she was dreaming of and more. I don't want her to have any weight on her shoulders any longer. Look at me. Cross your legs up on the thing.
You're asking too much.
Put your elbows on your knees.
Yeah.
You look like you're in pain.
I'll show you where I'm comfortable.
Okay. You meditate. I'm gonna just judge all the plants.
I could take a nap right now.
You could.
No, I'm not joking.
Terrifying.
If my eyes are closed more than 20 seconds.
Well, here we go, y'all. We're sitting in the car, getting ready to put the pedal to the metal within limits to head out to the reveal. The time is here. Hello.
How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm so good to meet you.
Oh my gosh,
I
good
feel
to
like
see
it's been
you.
so long.
Yes, it has been. Hi. Good. How are you?
Oh, great.
Good.
How are you feeling?
Oh my gosh, there's like emotions all across the board, of course.
I know you wanted a place that was just peaceful and zen, and I hope that we captured that.
I can assure you, we stayed the whole time and finished the project.
Thank you for that.
No, we're so excited for you to see it, and whenever you're ready, we can head on in.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my coat.
Here, I'll take that for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Wow. Totally beautiful. It just feels so happy and so serene. It's perfect, wow.
You mentioned that you wanted like a meditation room for really focused healing and relaxation. And so we thought a plant wall would be perfect. To me, they provide such a feeling of peacefulness and transformation.
Totally agree.
We had this built by a local artisan. He's a metal worker in Sioux Falls.
Very beautiful. Well, and I super love the integration of like the metal and the wood. I love this.
Do you?
Yeah, definitely.
So before this was just a regular old doorway. I wanted something that really was representative of entering into this place of healing. Arches represent new beginnings, and what a perfect way to enter into this space.
I second that.
It only
Thank
makes
you.
sense. It makes sense.
I hope that this room just feels peaceful and healing.
Check.
All right, you ready to see your living room?
Yes. Wow. This is like so crazy to even take in. This is a totally different space. Just amazing. Totally beautiful. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I do remember you telling us you like to collect pieces that have meaning. So we wanted to make sure you had a spot to display everything.
It's beautiful. It's like a work of art. Wow. Beautiful.
Fireplace, just wanted something that felt cozy. So we went this latte colored tile, really warming it up with the pink color.
Oh, I love the fireplace so much.
All right, kitchen time.
Wow. Holy Hannah, man. My gosh, it's like completely different. I can't remember, I guess, what it used to look like other than it doesn't matter, I guess.
You didn't even have countertops.
Tell me about it. Yeah, wow, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
We know accessibility is really important to you. So we wanted to make sure we included that. And that's why we did that 2-level island.
I love it. Perfect.
Should we head to your bedroom?
Yes. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is beautiful. It is so serene. Wow, craziness.
This is one of your pieces that I found out in the garage.
I love it. And there will be gallons of coffee consumed without a doubt.
Perfect.
Wow,
That is
very
the hope.
cool. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful.
A little different than
A little slightly
some wood
different.
studs.
When we first came into this bathroom, it was completely gutted.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's beautiful.
In the shower, just wanted a 0 entry.
Yep.
You know, accessible.
That is perfect.
Yay! Are you feeling good?
Yes, it's wonderful. I really, really appreciate it.
Hopefully this just takes so much weight off of your
Oh,
shoulders.
definitely.
You know, I know it's been a long,
Without a doubt.
a long
It's been a
journey.
long road for you.
So I hope you are able to feel all that.
Celebrate.
Yeah, celebrate. I like that.
I feel like we created a very comfortable, inviting space that Betsy was hoping for. We thought of every detail and really took our time installing things properly instead of just leaving her with poor work. We're not ghosts, we're real, we finished.
Oh my God, you're so weird. It truly is just an honor to be part of such a meaningful project and give Betsy what she was wanting.
And hopefully we restored her faith in contractors, because that would feel really good.